do not do any copywriting with AI until you do this one thing first, because it's going to change everything. Now, what am I talking about? It's being able to know who your client avatar is, or your ideal customer profile. Now, you're probably like, duh, Jared, of course, I know that. But I'm not just talking about a few sentences about, how old they are, male or female, what, their income bracket is. I'm talking about the deep psychological things that make them tick. What are their fears? What do they wish other people would think about them? What are they afraid other people are saying about them? What keeps them up at night? What makes them worry or be fearful? With AI, it's easier than ever to get this information and so much more, which I'm going to show you here an example in a second. And I'm also going to show you how you can get access to this, to use this free avatar bot for free. You can go to myaimastermind.com or click the link in the video description. You can get access to it today. So I'm going to show you this real quick as an example. And again, this is literally took me 10 seconds to fill out this quick info about it, where basically I show entrepreneurs how to use AI to grow their business and get more traffic, leads, and sales with it. I sell info products about this. So I kept this very short because I wanted to show you this as an example, where rather than it just, and I'm using POE.com for this particular thing. This is usually where I create the AI bots that I use. So there's an avatar bot. There's other bots that I'm creating, which I'll show you how to get access to later. But for now, this is what you can use. So after you sign up for free on the list, I'll give you a link where you could use this AI bot as well. And you can use it on the free account with Poe. You don't have to have a paid account with them. You can use this once probably on their free account, and then you might have to get more if you want to use it again, just based on the token use. But this is really powerful because once you have this information, which I'm going to show you here, just how spot on this is and how powerful this is for any business that uses this. Not only can you use this in future marketing and content with whatever AI platform you're using, if you use ChatGPT or Google Gemini or Claude or whatever, you can now, if you ever want to create content or ads or videos or a marketing strategy or anything, you can now, once you get this avatar blueprint, then you can take this, put it into a document. You could save it as a PDF, or just copy and paste it into whatever AI tool you're using. And then it's going to give the AI that you're using basically the foundation and much more details and more dimensions, so it knows how to effectively create the best output. And this is pretty powerful stuff. So I literally did this. It took me maybe 10 or 15 seconds to type this out, and then it takes another minute for it to write all this stuff, which I'm going to show you. I'm going to go through this, but just look at all the detailed information that it gives you. And again, you can get access to this absolutely free. And it's mind-blowing what AI can actually come up with. Because, as you could probably guess, it has access to so much information. It's able to analyze what the ideal customer profile is for virtually anything. So based on that, number one, it asked to clarify, because I just said entrepreneurs. And so, it's kind of a very vague or broad target. So it asked a clarifying question. So this is good because it's going to help streamline the output that you give it. So obviously, if you have a detailed ICP profile or information about your demographics or your ideal customer, you can paste it in there or type it in there or however you want to do it. And if it needs any more info, it'll ask to clarify that and then give you the output. So first, it asked me to clarify that a little bit. I just went with the overwhelmed solopreneur. So then it started creating that. So it gives it a name, the person's age, their business type, the revenue. And again, this is all just made up information, but it gives you a lot of details for, what it is you're looking for with your ICP. And notice, whether you're in this category or not, as I go through this and share some of these examples, just think if this resonates at all with you, as we go through this. So the operating reality looks like he's succeeding, but he's his own boss. He's exhausted. He's capped. He's resentful. He's one client crisis away from a breakdown. Secretly fears he built a job, not a business, right? So those are some important kind of emotional elements that go into creating effective content, right? Speaking to the pain points. If you're doing a video sales letter or a sales page, whatever it is, this is going to be very, very effective to help, when you can speak their pain better than maybe they can articulate it themselves, then they associate you with having the solution, having the answer. And so again, obviously this applies to anything, whether it's you're doing e-com or, you have a SaaS product or you do consulting, whatever it is, this is going to be incredibly helpful. So, Marcus is not, the passive income dreamer, waiting for automatic magic. He's not this, he's not that. He's smart but scattered, right? Knows what to do, can't find the time to do it. He's the guy that responds to clients at 9 p.m., hasn't taken a real vacation in 18 months, knows he should work on his business but never has the time. So now we're going to get into some of the really interesting parts. So the identity wound, right? Marcus built his business on personal excellence. He was the guy who outworked everyone, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. But now that identity is strangling him. The wound, if I let go of control, I'll lose what made me successful in the first place. He fears becoming mediocre if he automates, losing his personal touch, being exposed as someone who can't scale. Admitted he's the bottleneck, the deepest cut. What if I worked this hard for so long and still can't break through? Powerful, right? So the core problem, Marcus is drowning in operational work. Content creation, admin, sales and marketing. He's doing everything. The result, revenue plateaued, no time for strategy, no energy for marketing, no space for life, right? So there's going to be some really powerful phrases in here that you'll be able to use and really put that into a lot of the, marketing content that you create. So then we go to the emotional landscape. He feels trapped. I built my own cage. I'm working harder than ever before. For what? I'm so tired of being on all the time, right? So these types of things I know a lot of entrepreneurs deal with. 5 biggest fears: wasting time on another shiny object that doesn't deliver, falling permanently behind competitors who crack AI first, breaking his business by implementing the wrong system, what those fears say about his identity. So this is really interesting as you go through this. And again, whatever your business is, you'll know elements of what your customer is like. And so when you go through this for your business, you might be blown away by how not only spot on it is, but how much more in depth it can go than you may have even realized. So you'll realize that this is a very powerful foundational kind of piece of information that you can save and use for all your other additional work. And again, if you work with an agency, or if you have a marketing person on your team, or you have multiple businesses or whatever, you can now create this and give this, report, save it as a PDF or whatever you want to do. You can give that to that person, and now if they create content for you, if they're doing marketing for you, they now have much more information to create much better content for you. So this is incredibly powerful. So the wound beneath the wound. What if I'm not as capable as I thought I was, right? So that could be a thing that you may want to, point out in some of your marketing, or if you're sharing a story, you may want to highlight some of these points so that it resonates with your target market. So then they keep watching. So decision-making style, his core desire. So again, you'll see a lot of really powerful stuff. 5 ways his fears impact relationships, right? So notice his emotional absence, even when physically present. Kids, he's busy on the weekends. They've stopped asking, right? He cancels plans last minute. Invitations are drying up. So all this stuff is really, really powerful. 5 hurtful relational quotes. You're always working, but nothing ever changes. Oof, can you imagine having your partner tell you that? That's powerful. You're always too busy, man. Like, well, let me know when you're free. Stops inviting them, right? Is everything okay? You seem off. So all this stuff is really, really, really powerful. This is going to tell you more than just, he likes playing golf, right? Or he likes doing this. It's like, this is the deep psychological stuff that very few other solutions are going to share with you, unless you're doing, months of research and, all these different things. So other solutions he's tried and why they failed. Sound bites about what he's tried. I bought so many courses, I don't need more information. What he refuses to do, right? So again, this is how you can use this in your marketing. So you don't, blah, 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 blah solution, which doesn't require you to spend months learning complex AI tools. You don't have to lose your brand voice to robotic content. You don't have to risk your reputation on untested automations, right? So all these different things you can now utilize in your marketing and your sales material so that it becomes more effective, right? So again, if you want to get access to this, you can click the link in the description or go to myaimastermind.com. You can sign up for free, and I'll give you the link to use this actual ICP, or ideal customer profile avatar bot, where you just put in some information, and then you will get a report very much like this for your business. I'm not spending 6 months learning to code prompts. I'm not letting AI make me sound like a bot. I can't afford to break what's already working. No more tools. I'm drowning in logins as it is. If this adds one more thing to my plate, I'm out, right? So all these things, you can kind of see how this ideal customer profile, where their pain points are. So the secondary gains, right? Hidden benefits of staying stuck. So this could be something like, why would that person want to stay stuck, right? I'm the guy who does everything himself, feels heroic, right? Maybe, yeah, that's a good one. I'm too busy, shields him from facing bigger strategic failures. Moral superiority. I don't use shortcuts. I'm better than those automation bros. Right? It's so good, right? Safety from risk. Staying small means no big failures, right? Permission to avoid hiring. No one can do it like me. Protects his ego. So the hidden truth: being overwhelmed lets him avoid the scarier question. What if I had all the time in the world and still didn't grow, right? So there's a really powerful, and look, it just keeps going. There's so many powerful gold nuggets in here. I'm not going to go into all of them because you'll be able to use this for yourself or your own business. But if you are in that space, whether you're a solopreneur, whether you have some team members or whatever, but you can see whether this ideal customer profile fits you exactly or, similar, you can see how this is very, very powerful and effective, that you can use this type of information to then create more compelling content because now you're speaking to their pain points or, their desired outcome. How do they want to be seen by other people, right? Mental models, green flags, what makes them trust you, right? So if you want to have if you want to build more trust with your audience, which you should, these are some of the things that you could do, right? You offer step-by-step clarity. Don't promise magic, right? Don't over-deliver. Don't over-promise and under-deliver. What makes them close the tab, right? Over-promising. What he believes the right solution looks like. So again, these are a lot of really powerful insights. And again, you're getting access to this absolutely free. So all you got to do, what takes them from interest to yes. So again, these are the steps you can go through with, your sales page, with the content you do. So apply to your business directly. So if you want to get access to this, again, all you got to do is just click the link below and just opt in for free. I will give you the link. You'll have to check your email, get the link to the bot that you can use. If you have a account with Poe, you can use that. If you don't have one, you can create a free account. And again, you'll be able to run this with the free account once, and then if you want to use it multiple times, you may have to create a paid account. But one thing that's cool about Poe, I'm not an affiliate of it or whatever, but you're able to use all these different LLMs. So you can use OpenAI, all their different models. You can use Gemini. You can use Nano Banana Pro. You can use Claude. You can use Flux. You can use Kling for videos, images. So you can use all those different platforms in this one platform. So you don't have to pay multiple subscriptions. And then also they have like script bots, so it allows you to do like automations. So use this to use this AI tool or use ChatGPT 5.2 to do this part, and then it'll have an automation. Once that's done, then use Nano Banana Pro to create an image with this, right? So you can do these automations, so it'll help you create workflows with your AI, and you can do that within Poe as well. So it can be very, very helpful for you, as well as saving some time and money. But again, that's kind of beside the point. You could create a free account and use this to create this ICP profile for your business. So this is vital before you do any other AI copywriting or any type of copywriting with AI. It's vital that you do this because this is going to help you create better outputs if you're creating emails or headlines or subject lines or content or social media captions or whatever. Once you have this information and you give it to AI as a foundation, and then you tell it, make me a week's worth of content for social media, for Instagram or whatever, or write an email about this promotion. Now it has this information as a foundation. So rather than just, using some vague or general information that maybe you've given it about your market, now you have much more detailed information so that when AI or whoever your copywriter or marketing person is, when they create the content, they're able to now utilize these type of pain points, use these different hooks, these angles, and these other bits of information that you have in this report. They can now use that to create much better and compelling content for you that's going to get higher click-through rates, that's going to give you more opt-in rates, that's going to give you more open rates, more click-through rates, more traffic leads and sales, right? So if you want to get access to it right now, just go ahead and click the link below or go to myaimastermind.com. You'll be able to sign up for it, get it absolutely free, and check it out. Let me know how it works for you. And I will be sharing much more with you soon. If you like this video, if you want to get more training and tips for free on how to use AI in your business as an entrepreneur, you can like this video. If you like this video, you can subscribe to the channel. You can hit the bell for notifications so that you know as soon as I have another video uploaded. And I look forward to sharing much more with you soon.